Ladies and gents, welcome back to the TSI YouTube channel, and it's a big one. It is the series finale, episode number 12 of season number 6 is here, and it all ends now. Before we get into the action, please do subscribe to the channel. There is another career mode coming very soon on the channel. This isn't the end, do not worry. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. Click the little notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Get yourself down in the comments as well. If you've watched this series from start to finish, let me know how you've enjoyed the save. I'm also welcome to any feedback. I want to make this channel grow and I want to make the content as good as possible. So if you've got any feedback, positive or negative, get yourself down in the description. Also, the links to my Twitch and Discord are down below as well. It's quite simple, really. We are 3 points clear of Manchester City with 4 games to go. Realistically, we can afford to lose one of those games, but otherwise we've got to be perfect. We've got to hope Manchester City slip up and make it a little bit easier for us. The plan will be we will play all 4 games. Of course, if we play 2 of them, we've already won the title, then we won't necessarily play the last one. But we will keep playing. We will do an update of the table after every single game so we know what Manchester City are doing. That is going to be the plan. It's a 2-horse race. It's us against Manchester City for the Premier League title. We will have a look at the bottom of the table just to see who is heading down. It's looking like Brentford, Nottingham Forest and Crystal Palace are the sides facing the drop this season. Here are your final 4 games then. It is Brentford at home first up before Aston Villa at home. It's a Manchester United away before Liverpool at home. 2 very winnable games, 2 very tricky games. We know what we need to do. We've got to get the job done. It starts against bottom of the table Brentford. This simply has to go our way. Get off to a good start, put the pressure on Manchester City and see if they can keep up with the pace. Welcome to the Pirelli Stadium then. How can we handle the pressure? How can we handle the nerves? We are in pole position as we welcome bottom of the table Brentford to the Pirelli. What should be a very winnable game. But we've seen in the recent couple of episodes that these games haven't been easy, haven't gone our way. We've had to do it the hard way on several occasions. And we need to do it again today if we're going to pick up the vital 3 points. Llewellyn finds Boving. Boving's going to try and find our Conte. Conte's going to go one more to Michael Moore. Michael Moore gets it, rings away for the player. Shoots, Cox there, Boving there, goal! It is the dream start at the Pirelli Stadium. And that is exactly what we needed to do. All we can do is focus on ourselves. Let the results take care of them. We get a bit of luck. We need that bit of luck. If Manchester City slip up and we can extend the lead, we will relieve all that pressure. Our goal defence is superior. There's no doubt about it. I think we're 17 goals better off. So we need to make sure we keep it that way. Burton 1, Brentford 0. Llewellyn down this right-hand side now again. We know what pace he's got. Has he got the pace to beat the man? Hasn't. Coupierre does win the ball. Well, we are going to have a throwing in an attacking area. It's Matos. It's Boving. It's our Conte into a pocket of space. Shoots. What a goal that is. Brentford are being dismantled. And we are being clinical. And of course, our Conte and Boving are the 2 players on the score sheet. But this is exactly what we needed to do just to calm the nerves down of the fans. It is absolute dreamland for the Brewers. It's 2-0. Looking to come forward yet again. It is one-way traffic currently. Brentford have created absolutely nothing. It's Llewellyn now. Driving down this right-hand side. It's back to Boving. Tries to find our Conte. Conte one more to Mikey Moore. This would be perfect. Oh, what a save that is from Cox. And we'll go out for a goal kick. Sorry, it's going to be a corner. Sure how that's a corner, but we'll take it. Breathtaking stuff from the Brewers. Leonard whips the ball into the box. Can we find the head of the Burton Albion player? No, we can't. Kushinoff should be able to recycle this. Does recycle it. Where can he go now? He's going to have to go all the way back. Goes back to Aino. Finds our Conte. Conte's turn is good. He's strong, powerful. Plays it into Michael Moore. Can twist turn. Finds Leonard on the edge. Leonard will have a pop all the way from distance. That's going to be blocked. Brentford ride another phase of possession, but they look like a side facing the drop and going down to the Championship. Leonard into our Conte. Brentford just being overrun in midfield. There's absolutely nothing they can do to withstand this constant pressure. It's Mikey Moore. It's our Conte. There's one more to Llewellyn. Llewellyn shoots again with Cox. Goes for to our Conte. No saving that. It's another bit of luck, but it is absolutely deserved. You've got to feel for Cox in the Brentford goal. He has been brilliant in this first 40 minutes. He's conceded 3, but he's been absolutely superb. That should be game, set, and match. We won't rest on our laurels just yet. We've still got 45 minutes to go, but Brentford have been absolutely appalling. Burton 3, Brentford 0. Chance for Brentford maybe on the stroke of half-time. Cody Gakpo into the box. Chance for Brentford. Want to say that's from Kippers. And they don't get their own bit of luck. And Barcola has missed an open goal. I'm not quite sure how he's hit the side netting from there. But just as a couple of our goals have hit the keeper and gone out wide, Brentford can't capitalise. And that is woeful. Costa for Brentford coming forward. Trying to create something at the start of this second half. Finds Cody Gakpo, shoots, and that's just wide. Yeah, and Brentford starting to just come back into the game, if I can say that loosely. We're going to put this game to bed. Aina now driving forward. Finds Arconte. Arconte's going to wait for the run of Boving. It's wonderful from the Brewers. This is going to be 4. It is 4. Thanks for coming. Brentford are on their way to the Championship, and we are potentially on our way to a Premier League title. Breathtaking football from the Brewers. From one end to the other, Cody Gakpo misses a half opportunity as Brentford look to get back in it. And in a matter of passes, we've unlocked the Brentford back line. It's 4-0 to the Brewers. Game over. Boving, Llewellyn, those two linking up so well yet again. Llewellyn into Arconte. Arconte shoots. You know the saying. Arconte scores. It is embarrassing for Brentford. We will make some changes now and rest those players that are going to be crucial to us in the final run-in. There is absolutely no coming back from this. We have absolutely hammered Brentford, and there's still about 25 minutes to go. It could get worse. We're on for our biggest ever victory. Burton 5, Brentford 0. So late challenge from the Brentford player on Nicholas Barnett. Has just come on the pitch. I'm sure it's going to be nothing more than a yellow card, but welcome to the game, Nicholas Barnett. It's just literally 1-1 straight away. Can we create something now? Leonard into Boving. Boving's going to play the overlap. It's Mikey Moore. This is going to be 6. It is 6. What are Brentford doing? It is boys against men. I feel like we should just pass the ball around for the last 25 because this genuinely could be a cricket score. It's 6 of the best from the Brewers. Mikey Moore gets in on the action. Thank you very much. Barnett coming forward. We know he's got some pace. Boving. Nygaard is coming to the pitch for Conte. Goal! It is going to be a record win in the last episode of the career mode. It's 7. It's heaven. As we are going to remain top of the Premier League table for at least another week. Just a couple of minutes of out of time to go then. It is going to be our record win as a football club in this career mode. It is 7 of the best. Brentford, you deserve to be going down because that was literally like playing a bunch of amateurs. It was an embarrassing day for Brentford. It's glorious for the Brewers though. 7 of the best. And we make our statements clear. We are here to win this title and we are not going to let Man City get it. We will have a look at the results and we'll see if Manchester City have slipped. It finishes Burton 7, Brentford 0. So, as we said, we'll have a little look at the table. 3 games to go. And this is the situation. We are still 3 points clear. Manchester City beat Newcastle by 1-0. They have Brighton next. Brighton are currently 11th in the table. We have Aston Villa who are 12th. We're looking for Brighton to do us a favour. We cannot win it today. The best we can do is go 6 points clear with 2 games to go, but our goal difference is 23 better than Manchester City, and that is basically like having another 3 points in our pocket. On to the Aston Villa game. Got to get the job done. Got to get 3 more points. Come back to the Pirelli then, as Aston Villa are the visitors this time around, and I'm expecting a much tougher game than the game against Brentford, That is for sure. If we score 7 here, we may as well just take the trophy now. I'm not expecting that. We just need to be composed. We can't get carried away. Hopefully Brighton can get the job done against Manchester City. We need to focus on what we can do here, and we can start that by going through Mikey Moore here. And Mikey Moore's going to bend one from distance. A good save from Chevalier in the Aston Villa goal. First signs of danger, though, are promising. Gittins for Aston Villa. Pulls it back to the edge to Quaneda, and that's just wide. Already Aston Villa showing more threat than Brentford did in 90 minutes. That is a danger sign. They're going to be quick with Gittins down that left-hand side. It's a good ball to Mikey Moore. It's into Arconte in on goal. Sheesh, what a goal that is! I thought he was going to take a touch and he didn't. And in the end, he hits it first time and he's rocketing it into the bottom right corner. We should have been 1-0 down. We're 1-0 up. Tariq Arconte gets another goal for the Brewers. And we are in absolute dreamland at the Pirelli. Leonard into Matos. Matos into Llewellyn. Fizzed in. Finds Boving. Boving with a lovely touch on the goal. We cannot stop scoring. And Aston Villa are absolutely crumbling in front of our eyes. They've got absolutely nothing to play for. It's the perfect opposition to play at this stage of the season. And in the blink of an eye, the Brewers are 2-0 up. And I have no idea what's going on. But we are absolutely cruising. Ollie Watkins. As Aston Villa tried to get one back straight away, but Pereira's there. Of course, Pereira's there. We give the ball away, though. through Llewellyn. Gittins now has it back, and Aston Villa just looking to counter that on that mistake. It was good defending from Pereira in the first place. Holmes trying to find Alex Scott. Pereira's there again. The absolute superstar that is. And that means we can just take respite. Matos finds himself in an acre of space, and Matos is going to have a pot from distance. Just hit the stanchion. What a goal that would have been from the Burton Albion skipper. He has been an absolute revelation in that midfield, and it just sneaks wide of the left-hand post. Aston Villa just looking to create something at Scott. And he try and find the pass. Does find the pass. Here's the danger. Gittins is in. Puts it wide. It's a glorious chance for Aston Villa to get back into this game just before half-time. And really, Gittins should be hitting the target there. Kippers does well to spread himself wide and force him to take the long route. That's a huge let-off for us on the 37th minute. Leonard into Matos. Matos finds Llewellyn. Llewellyn's just wiggling his way out of his pocket of trouble. Can he find anyone on the edge? Does he finds Mark Leonard on the edge? Mark Leonard shoots from distance. Good save from Chevalier. Again to keep the scoreline at just 2. Good display from the Aston Villa keeper as they look to potentially create something now just for half-time. Zayna comes diving across us really well. Will be retiring his last few games as a professional footballer and wants to go out in style. Llewellyn down the right-hand side now. Can he find Arconte? Will find Arconte. Arconte on the edge of the area of the strike of half-time. And that may well just do it. Superstar that is Tariq Arconte does not miss those. And as the referee was thinking about blowing his whistle, Llewellyn picks out Arconte, takes a touch, beats Chevalier, who's been brilliant for Aston Villa. And it is 3-0 to the Brewers. Quinada for Aston Villa at the start of the second half, driving into the box. Pulls out Ali Watkins. Pereira again with the block. Again, we've given the ball away stupidly. Kessie from the edge of the area. Kippers with the save. Will the ball go out of play? No, it won't. Pereira on the ball again, and twice he's got him out of a hole with a last-ditch tackle. Absolutely sensational. The recruitment we made in the midfield for the likes of Alex Matos, the recruitment we made for Kishinov, has just been absolutely sensational. We've become such a good team. And we're showing it right now as Matos is trying to find Fernandez. And Fernandez is going to shoot from distance. Good save from Chevalier as Bovin gets the ball. Gets a little bit lucky. Finds Llewellyn on the edge of the box. We're going back to Alex Matos. He's going to have a pop from distance. Falls back to Bovin again. We get lucky again. Falls back to Llewellyn. No. Back to Llewellyn again. No. Back to Arconte. No. It's all happening at the Pirelli. Apart from the ball hitting the back of the net. Aston Villa still trying to create something late on. It's Martin. Goes out wide. Quinada's on the ball. Just looking to save a bit of face. Kessie. Humphrey tries to get across. Nico's there. Goal for Aston Villa. It's going to be too little too late, thankfully. Nico gets Aston Villa a goal. Our clean sheet is gone. But it shouldn't matter. It's the 89th minute. We won't dwell on that too much. We will take kickoff. Can't imagine the referee's going to add on too much, but it's going to be another vital 3 points for the Brewers. That goal, the only blemish on what was an absolute faultless performance. As the referee blows full time, we are inching ever closer to our first ever Premier League title. 2 games to go. Man United, Liverpool stand in our way of us and eternal glory. But it's now been 3. Aston Villa 1. Manchester City blink first. A 0-0 draw against Brighton means they are 5 points behind us. There is 6 points on offer. Theoretically, a point would probably do it given our stupid goal difference that we've got over Manchester City. But 3 points would guarantee we win the Premier League title at Old Trafford. We need a point. Manchester City have got to win both. We've got to lose both for them to win the title. We are in touching distance of our first ever Premier League trophy. Welcome to Old Trafford for what could be the most famous day in this club's history. A point would it mathematically secure it, but with our goal difference would all but seal the Premier League title. 3 points wins us the trophy. A loss, and we go down to the final game of the season unless Manchester City slip up in their game today. We need to try and get all 3 points. More down this left-hand side, cuts inside, finds himself in a little pocket of space. Can he find the run of Tariq Arconte? No, should have gone to Boving. Sloppy from the Brewers in early exchange of these tricky, wet conditions in Manchester are not going to be easy for us. We know it doesn't suit our style of play, our tiki-taka, quick build-up play. We know we've got players like Bruno Fernandes on the pitch who can cause us so much pain. United coming down this right-hand side with Diaby. First danger signs for the Brewers. Fernandes into the box. Brilliant from Mark Leonard. And now we can maybe look to counter-attack as Manchester United have got men committed forward. Mikey Moore can run the ball. He finds Arconte. Arconte is onside just about. We'll look to square this back to Brittany Boving. And again, the final product just isn't quite there. Oh, the nerves starting to show on the biggest of occasions. Just as well to hold the ball up as he looked to get the ball back under control. It's home into Alex Matos. Matos into Leonard. Leonard into Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore shoots from distance, but that's comfortable for Martinez. It's taken 29 minutes for us to have a half opportunity. Martinez is up to the task. Mikey Moore now. Tries to find Arconte. Does find Arconte. If Arconte will go to Boving. Boving will look for the run of Llewellyn. And Llewellyn's into the box here. Llewellyn for a chance for 1-0. Huge save from Martinez to deny Llewellyn what could have been the title-winning goal. Leonard puts the ball into the box. He tries to find the head of Llewellyn again. It's going to fall on the edge to Willie Boving. Boving's going to square it to Holm. Holm finds Leonard. Leonard goes back to Holm. Holm into Boving. Boving, little pocket of space, shoots. Huge block from De Ligt. That looked for all money like it was heading into the top corner. Leonard again with the corner. Good pressure from the Brewers. Kushinoff can't get the head there. Manchester United will clear it. Aina into Moore. Last minute. Got to go now if we're going to do it. It's Arconte. Arconte's in. Arconte shoots. Arconte scores! On the stroke of half-time at Old Trafford, Tariq Arconte may have just scored the goal to win the Premier League title. It's absolute limbs in the away end. What a moment for this club that could be. We've still got 45 minutes to go. It is not done yet, but Arconte may have just sealed us the Premier League title. Second half underway. 45 minutes from the fairy tale ending to this quite brilliant career mode series. The Nordic Dream could be about to end on the all-time high of a Premier League trophy. We've just got to try and hold on. 3 points secures it. 1 point all but secures it. We can't rest on our laurels. We've got to try and go for the win. Llewellyn down the far right-hand side. Just again into a pocket of space. And again just uses all the power, all the legs that he's got. Cuts back inside. Is there anyone on the edge of the ice? There is. It's Mark Leonard. Does fall back to Llewellyn though. Llewellyn can try and dig this ball into the box. It is going to be a Burton Albion corner. 58 minutes gone. Manchester United make their first substitution. Leonard with the ball into the box. Tries to find the head of Kushinoff. Can't. Falls to the edge to Mikey Moore. No. Man United will breathe again. That second goal would surely seal us the title. Home into Arconte. No. Just looking to break the hearts of the Brewers, who have travelled in their numbers to the stadium. Hits the post. Can afford a Xerxes goal. Out of absolutely nothing, United have equalised and have just put a dampener on the Burton Albion party. Again, it's not disastrous, but United's tails will be up. Poor defending, really. Nobody there on Xerxes. And it may well just not be quite our day. Diaby. United just looking to ruin this party. They don't want anyone winning the title at Old Trafford. We've got a chance to come forward again. It's Boving. Finds Nygaard. Nygaard just does well to hold the ball. It goes back to Matos. Matos out wide to Holm. Holm has got a bit of space to potentially work into now. It's got some pace. Finds Nicholas Bennett. Nicholas Bennett squares it to Boving. Squares it to Nygaard. That's the Premier League title! Surely! At the death, the Burton Albion fans go absolutely wild. And that right there could be history. It's the man on loan. It's Nygaard who's got the goal. And that should be the Premier League title wrapped up. And we're going to go for a parade at the Pirelli against Liverpool. Because nobody can catch us now. 6 seasons ago, we were merely just a minnow in League One. And in the blink of an eye, with investment from the board, we have risen to 2 European titles. And our first Premier League title is coming to East Staffordshire because Burton Albion have won the Premier League. Nobody can catch them. The job is done. With a game to go, the title is wrapped up. And this fairy tale story has its dream ending as the Premier League title is coming to Burton-upon-Trent. The perfect ending to what has been a simply sensational career mode series. And we've got the job done as the players celebrate at Old Trafford. What a place to win the title as well, in front of the Manchester United faithful, who must be looking on wondering what the hell has just happened. Final time. Welcome to the Pirelli Stadium. The perfect ending's about to happen. The result does not matter. It is all about lifting the Premier League title at the end of this, and a bittersweet ending as the final time we will play at the Pirelli in what has been a sensational career mode. It'd be great to go on high and give the players such as Conte, Boving, this man on the ball, and Mikey Moore, the send-off that they all deserve. But realistically, this is all about that end game and winning and lifting that Premier League title. Holm tries to get the ball, can't get the ball. Kippers with a good save. That's another man we haven't quite mentioned in our pre-match build-up. Kippers, what a signing he has been from Brentford. Llewellyn now coming forward. Can we get one more goal? No, the chance breaks down. Boving was offside anyway. I'll do anything for one more goal with Willy Boving and Conte. Two players that no doubt will have statues built outside the stadium. Evan Nilsson for Liverpool. On the edge of the area, good save from Kippers. Aina, in his last ever Premier League game, can't quite clear the ball. Will be a corner to the visitors. Neves takes the ball. Pereira with a massive header. Only as far as Kameda. He will turn back to goal and let's try and make something happen. Evan Nilsson to Williams to Morato. Back to Evan Nilsson. Kippers again with the save. A hell of a performance. Again, we've not really had anything clear cut yet ourselves, but defensively doing the job we need to do. Another corner for Liverpool. Piling on the pressure, just looking to spoil a party. I'm not really sure you can spoil this party, if I'm completely honest with you. Kushinov gets the ball clear. We will breathe a sigh of relief. Just got to be patient here and wait for hopefully an opportunity to arise. Can we create something here? Holm just uses his pace at right back to drive himself into the box. Cuts it back. Finds Boving. Boving. One more. It's Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore into the top right-hand corner. It had to be. One of the first players we ever signed. Our true star boy. Our wonder kid. Mikey Moore gets what could be the last ever goal in this career mode. What a finish that is. I mean, that just sums us up. Absorb the pressure. Fight off the relentless attacks and then snatch a goal. Brilliant finish. 1-0 to the Brewers. Liverpool again with another corner. Third or fourth corner, I think, they've had so far today. Aina tries to get the ball clear. Mikey Moore will try and get the ball clear. Pereira will try and get the ball clear. Can somebody please get the ball clear? We do. And now potentially we can look to counter-attack. No, it just falls behind Llewellyn and Liverpool will come forward again. Due, Evan Nilsson into Hutchinson. Hutchinson shoots from distance. Kippers again is the man to save the day. Second half underway. And the Brewers mean business. It's Leonard driving forward. Tries to play in Boving. Calm, but it does fall back to Boving. Back to Leonard. Leonard to Mikey Moore. Leonard into Boving. This is his moment and he takes it. William Boving. Where would you like your statue? As the second half kicks off for the final time, we get our second goal. And it could be the perfect finish to our story. William Boving, an absolute brilliant servant for the club, gets his goal. And we get our Tariq Akers in Llewellyn. Llewellyn try Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore on the edge of the box, nowhere really to go. Goes back to Leonard on the edge of the box, shoots from distance, can't get there. But for a second, Mikey Moore may have looked for our Conte, doesn't. It's Leonard. Now it's Mikey Moore again. Mikey Moore plays in Matos. Matos tries to play like Conte. It falls to Tariq Conte! Say it with me. Our Conte shoots. Our Conte scores. It just had to happen. It's the luckiest goal he's probably ever scored. I feel so much better that that man has scored on the final day of this career mode because he is the true hero of this save. Burton 3, Liverpool 0. Hutchinson, what a ball that is. Kippers is going to have to come out. Kippers does come out. What a save that is from Dennis. Just for good measure, make another massive save. I don't know what Hutchinson is doing. Absolutely dreadful from Liverpool, who really should have scored today. They haven't scored today. Mikey Moore absolutely sends his man. Thanks for coming. Looks to play it in the middle. It's our Conte. It's Willy Boving. They link up again. Should have been 4. It's not. Liverpool will make their first substitution of the game. A man that is going to get a rousing send-off. Aina comes off to retire as a professional footballer for the last time. Aina, thank you for your service. An absolute baller at this football club and a brilliant career that has finished in the perfect way. As he bows out for the last time as a Burton Albion player. Into our Conte. Tarek Conte, surely not again. He has. Oh, you absolute superstar. We have blown Liverpool away. And it's just the cherry on top of this perfect cake. Tarek Conte, you are sensational. Into the final minute then of whatever the referee is going to add on. It has been quite simply perfection from the Brewers. The perfect ending to this story. And we are going to lift the Premier League trophy after blowing away one of the all-time Premier League great clubs. It could bow out in style. It's Boving on the edge of the box. No, gets shrugged off. We are going to have a free kick on the edge of the box. Mikey Moore, you couldn't, could you? You couldn't, could you? Mikey Moore for one final goal. No, it's the Wolf. That is going to be full time. The curtain comes down on this series. The curtain comes down and Burton Albion will lift the Premier League trophy. It is done and dusted. There's a bit of me that's a little bit sad, I won't lie. But what a performance. What a season. What a series. It has simply been perfect. We will lift the Premier League trophy for the first and last time. And it is exactly what we deserve. We've been almost faultless in this series. As Championes ring around the stadium. The Burton Albion fans in fine voice. Alex Matos will be the man that will lift the Premier League trophy. Kippers goes up to collect his medal. Boving goes up to collect his. The players give the trophy a kiss. Every single one of them to a man has been brilliant. The Premier League trophy looks stunning in yellow and black. Alex Matos walks up to the trophy, walks up to the stage, and for the first time in Burton Albion history will lift the Premier League trophy. Burton Albion are Premier League champions. What a moment. Absolutely buzzing. I couldn't have asked for a better finish. That trophy has never looked so good. Absolutely delighted we managed to get over the line and deny Premier League title going to Manchester. It's coming to the Pirelli. It's home. And we're going to enjoy every single moment. Burton Albion 4, Liverpool 0. Oh, we have a Player of the Season award. Are we going to get our first Player of the Season award? Give it to Tarek Conte. It's not. William Boving is the Player of the Season for the Premier League. Just to add another little sprinkling of something we didn't expect. William Boving wins Player of the Season. A huge moment for him. And that's just another trophy to add to the accolade as the gaffer looks on. Cushion off in there to support his fellow teammate. William Boving is your Player of the Season. It's time for the trophy parade. We've got quite used to these on the streets of Burton. And this time it is the one that we really wanted. It is the Premier League trophy on the full show for everyone to see. There's one final time we will win a bit of silverware and we will lift this trophy. Time for an end of season wrap up and an end of series wrap up. There is your final Premier League table then. Burton Albion champions, 85 points, played 38, won 27, drew 4, lost 7. Manchester City finishing runners up, Chelsea in 3rd, Aston 4th, United 5th, Spurs 6th, Fulham 7th. Have a little look at the sides that were relegated. It was Nottingham Forest, Brentford and Southampton relegated on goal difference on the last day of the season. And have a little look at the other competitions to see who won what. Newcastle were your your FA Cup champions. The Carabao Cup was won by Manchester City. Super Cup at the start of the season, of course, was won by Napoli, who absolutely hammered us. The Champions League was won by Dortmund. They were the side that went on to win that. Europa League was won by Real Madrid, dropping into the Europa League, and the Conference League won by Lazio. Top goal scorers, of course, had to be these two. William Boving winning the Golden Boot, Tarek Conte coming in second on 27 goals. Simply breathtaking, 58 goals between them for the season. Assists, William Boving with 16 assists, Leonard with 13, Llewellyn with 12, Mikey Moore with 11. 4 of the top 5 are Burton Albion players. Kippers wins the Golden Glove. Red cards, Ain is on that list. We won't take too much notice of that, but it is a perfect end. But that is it. That is the Burton Albion Road to Glory done and dusted. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed since we started this back in September. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for everyone who comments every single week, continues to watch. If you've just watched season 6 or you've watched from episode 1, Thank you. Get yourself down in the comments. Let's give this series one final sign off. We will be back very soon with another career mode. It will be a player career mode, and that will take us to FC 26. But that is it. The Burton Albion Road to Glory is done. A Conference League title, a Europa League title, a Premier League title, and some Football League trophies along the way. It has been absolutely sensational, and it's been so much fun. I've loved every single moment of it. I will see you for a brand new career mode very, very soon.